Hello my dear students, welcome to معالم التربية National Schools Intermediate Department First Grade. Our lesson today is 4C, a new experience, page 54 in the student's book. First, our title is a new experience. Experience means something that you have done, felt, like a trip, a sport. Okay. Number one, vocabulary. Match the pictures with the activities, then listen and check your answers. First, we will match, then we will listen and check our answers.
4C. A new experience. 1. Vocabulary. Match the pictures with the activities, then listen and check your answers. 1. Skiing. 2. Windsurfing. 3. Sailing. 4. Water skiing. 5. Surfing. 6. Rock climbing. 7. Scuba diving.
Okay, number one. Number one is what? Very good. Is skiing. And skiing, my dear students, is a snow sport. Number two, number two is a very good windsurfing. Windsurfing means the act of surfing on water. Number three is very good, sailing. Sailing is a sport in which you can sail in a boat. Number four is what? Number four, very good, water skiing, the act of skiing on water. And number five is very good, number five is surfing. And surfing is a water sport. Number six is rock climbing. Rock climbing, the act of climbing rock. And number seven is scuba diving, diving to the bottom of the sea. Scuba diving. Okay. Next, read, listen and read. Is the writer of the diary enjoying his holiday? First we will listen and read it together. Listen carefully.
2. Read. A. Listen and read. Is the writer of the diary enjoying his holiday?
My scuba diving adventure. Day 1. Kadavu. We finally arrived in the soft coral capital of the world, Fiji. Every scuba diver's dream. I got all my equipment ready and went for my first dive in the ocean. It was an amazing experience. Fish here are more colorful and more beautiful than fish in lakes. Day 2. Eagle Rock. We explored the great astrolabe reef for hours. The water wasn't very warm. It was colder than yesterday, but there were more fish and corals. It was incredible.
Okay, complete.
Day 3. Sifan Alley. The water was a beautiful indigo color, and it was quite deep. We went down to 20 meters, and we saw a school of barracuda. I think they're uglier than sharks, but luckily they're not dangerous. Fun time. Our instructor organized a barbecue on the beach for us this evening. We had a great time. I'm sad to leave this place in 2 days. Scuba diving holidays aren't very cheap, but they're definitely worth it.
Okay, let's read. But first, is the writer of the diary enjoying his holiday? I think so. Very good. Yes, he is. Okay, let's read. D1 Kadavu. We finally arrived in the soft coral capital of the world, Fiji. So Fiji is a place. Fiji is a place every scuba diver's dream. So Fiji is every scuba diver's dream. I got all my equipment, things that I take with me or I need. I got all my equipment ready and went for my first dive in the ocean. These are the equipment. It was an amazing experience. This experience, diving, is an amazing. Fish here are more colorful and beautiful than fish in lakes. So fish there are more colorful and beautiful than fish in lakes. Day 2, Eagle Rock. We explored the Great Astrolabe Reef for hours. This place, Great Astrolabe Reef for hours. The water wasn't very warm. It was colder than yesterday, but there were more fish and corals. It was incredible, something that you can't imagine or believe. Next, Day 3, Sea Fan Alley. The water was a beautiful indigo color. So this color is indigo. This color of the water is indigo. And it was beautiful. And it was quite deep. We went down to 20 meters. 20 meters, and we saw a school of barracuda. A school means a group of fish or barracuda fish. A school of barracuda. I think they're uglier than sharks. Barracuda are uglier than sharks. They are not very good or beautiful. I think they are uglier than sharks, but luckily they are not dangerous. And the last fun time, our instructor, our teacher, our trainer, our instructor organized a barbecue on the beach for us this evening. We had a great time. I'm sad to leave this place in today's scuba diving holidays aren't very cheap, so they are expensive, but they're definitely worth it. But the scuba diving holidays worth it. Okay. Read and write T for true or F for false. Number 1. This is the writer's first ocean scuba diving trip. It's true. Okay, look here. I got all my equipment ready and went for my first dive in the ocean. Okay, so it's true. Number 2, the water on day 1 was warmer than on day 2. Right? It's right, it's true. Look here. So the water wasn't very warm, it was colder than yesterday. So yesterday is warmer than today. 3. The writer thinks that barracuda are beautiful fish. No, they are ugly. Number 4. They had a barbecue on the last evening of their trip. On the last evening? No, false. The writer thinks scuba diving holidays are a bit expensive. Very good. They are not cheap. Next, our grammar today, my dear students, is about the comparative forms. Comparative forms means if I want to compare two people, look here, we use comparative form of adjectives when we compare two people, animals, or things. If I want to compare between two people like Ahmed and Omar, and I want to say Omar is tall or more tall than Ahmed, I can say that Omar is taller. Omar is taller than Ahmed. So comparative form means, or we use it when we want to compare two people, animals, or things. How can I form the comparative form? I have two kinds of adjectives. We have short, as we see, short adjectives and long adjectives, or adjectives with one syllable or two syllables, and adjectives with more than two syllables, with more than two syllables, like colorful, expensive, dangerous, interesting, exciting, and so on. So here I have the short adjectives like small, nice, big, funny, and so on. Only I add er to the adjective, like small, smaller, long, longer, tall, taller, fast, faster, quick, quicker, and so on. But here look at these adjectives like nice, big, and funny. We have here the adjective nice ends in e, so I add only r. Nice, nicer, I add only r. And look here at the adjective big. Big ends in a consonant and before it a vowel, only one vowel. So I should double the last letter consonant. So I double the G, I add another G, then I add ER. So big, bigger, like hot, hotter, fat, fatter, thin, thinner, and so on. And look here at the adjective funny. Funny ends in Y, so I drop the Y, I omit the Y and add IER. Funny, funnier. Easy, easier. Lazy, lazier. Happy, happy, happier, and so on. But the adjective colorful is more than 2 syllables, or we say long adjective, so I can't add ER. What can I say? I add the word more before the adjective, so more colorful, okay? And after all these comparative forms, I add the word than, look here, deeper than, okay? But I had 3 irregular adjectives like good, bad, many, and much. So good, I add ER, it will become gooder. No, there is no gooder in English, so I should memorize these 3 adjectives. Good, better. Bad, worse. Many, much, more. Good, better. Change. Bad, worse. Many and much, more. Okay? And after all these comparative forms, I add the word than. Like here in the example, the Pacific Ocean is deeper than the Atlantic Ocean. So the Pacific Ocean is deeper. Deeper than the Atlantic Ocean. Or another example, I can say, the plane is faster than the train or the car. Okay, look here. Okay, complete the sentences with the comparative form of the adjectives in brackets. Look here, my dear students, I will complete these sentences with the comparative, only the comparative form. Okay, number 1, Bill is space tall than his brother Adam. So who is more tall? Bill. So I can say Bill is tall. I add ER. So taller. Okay. Number 2, I like Beth's room because it's space than my room. And the adjective big. Here I add ER, but I will double the letter G. Bigger. Okay. 3, my sister is lazy than me. She doesn't do any housework. Lazy ends in Y. I drop the Y and add IER. So my sister is lazier. Number 4, tigers are space beautiful than lions. Tiger are beautiful is a long adjective, so I can add ER. I can't add ER. What can I say? What can I do? I add more before the adjective beautiful. Okay, so tigers are more beautiful than lions. Number 5, Kelly is space bad than Lena at art. Okay, so the adjective bad is irregular. Okay, I should memorize that worse is the comparative form of the adjective bad. Okay, Kelly is worse than Lena at art. Number 6, I think skiing is dangerous than water skiing. Dangerous is a long adjective, more than 2 syllables, so I add more, like beautiful. I add more before dangerous. So I think skiing is more dangerous than water skiing. Okay. Number 4, listen listen to a dialogue at a water sports school. Match to make two true sentences. Okay, first we will listen, then match these sentences.
4. Listen.
Hello. I would like to ask some questions about your water sports school. Sure. What would you like to know? First of all, what kind of water sports do you have here? Sailing, surfing, windsurfing? Well, we have really good sailing and surfing instructors, and water skiing instructors too. But at the moment, we don't offer windsurfing lessons because we haven't got an instructor for windsurfing. I'm sorry. What sport would you like to try? Oh, I'm not sure. You see, I don't know anything about water sports. This is my first time, and that's not a problem. Our instructors are here to help you learn all about water sports. What about the equipment? Do I buy it, or are you going to give me everything I need? Don't worry, we'll give you the equipment. So, what sport would you like to try? Water skiing is very popular at the moment. No, actually, I think that windsurfing is more interesting than water skiing. But you haven't got windsurfing, so... Listen, I've got an idea. Why don't you come with me? You can talk to Sam. He's one of the instructors and he can give you more information so you can choose. Really? That's great. Let's go.
Okay, so here, the boy is a sailing instructor, or is the school secretary, or wants to learn water sports, or is a student. Okay, very good. The boy wants to learn water sports. The man, okay, is a sailing instructor, or is the school secretary, or is a student. Very good. The man is the school secretary. Okay. Next, choose. On the same listening. Number 1, the water sports school hasn't got a surfing or windsurfing instructor at the moment. Very good. So a windsurfing instructor at the moment. Number 2, the boy doesn't know or knows a lot about water sports. Knows or doesn't know? Doesn't know. He wants to know. Doesn't know. 3, the boy is going to buy the equipment or get the equipment for free. Okay, get the equipment for free from the place. Number 4, the boy wants to try water sports or windsurfing. Okay, excellent. Windsurfing. Sam, who is Sam? Sam is a student or an instructor at the school. Very good, instructor. Number 6, the boy wants or doesn't want to meet the instructor Sam. Does he want or he doesn't want? Very good. He wants to meet the instructor Sam. Okay, my dear students, please go to page 112 and do your homework for today. Page 112 in the student's book. Thank you so much, my dear students. Goodbye and stay safe.